So, what is digital citizenship? When we say digital citizenship, it refers to the responsible use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level. It is also thinking and acting responsibly in how you communicate and behave online. Also, it helps us on how you keep your information safe and know who you connect with. Because we know that digital world is a big part of the real world. So, how do you become an awesome digital citizen? Here's the 9 elements of citizenship in a digital world. First, digital literacy. Digital literacy is finding and understanding the right way to utilize a specific technology. So before using technology, you first have to identify the specific needs for that technology. Digital literate students are skilled at searching the internet, skilled at finding information that they need and evaluated that information for its validity. Digital literacy is also about finding and using the right tool, which is easy considering the vast number of technological tools available. And lastly, need to keep up with the new technologies, updates, and changes that occur so frequently. Subscribes to newsletters, read articles, keep up to date on what's going on in the society.
Commerce is understanding the use of money through online methods. In here, we recognize dangers. The dangers upon using your money in the digital world, how you invest your money through online by making aware of the dangers that might be in through the online interactions, which can be more dangerous than face-to-face interactions. And then, avoiding vices such as online credit, in gambling sites, illegal downloads, many ways to get drugs online. So, we can see here that we need to avoid these vices for us to invest our money in proper ways. In commerce, there is also a business benefits such as the easy transactions in paying through online. And then you don't have to meet up with them face to face. Future entrepreneurs. There are a lot of potential entrepreneurs, especially in the online selling. We can see there are also many young adults that are engaging in business, investing their money, and some are successful in their business by using the internet. And because of the wealth of information, anything is possible, anything can be achieved by just hardworking and wise decision making. Communication is the another elements of digital citizenship. It is the ability to use different online tools to communicate, such as the apps. Apps can also be a tool to communicate because it can be very convenient for us to send messages through these apps. And the next one is the cell phones. Cell phones can be used also in communicating by the use of the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and many more. And with all that platforms, with all those tools, behaviors can be very also important upon communicating to the people around the world or even in the people around you, because it is not always conversational way of communicating. There is also a formal way of communicating that can be used in official transactions or in business transactions. And with the proper behavior, we can say that we can communicate to other people even in around the world globally. We can observe our ways of interacting in the online world, the proper way of behaving in the online world.
The fourth element of digital citizenship is access. This element relates to the digital divide, which describes that some students have access to the internet while most of the students do not have access. Unfortunately, due to socioeconomic factors, not all students have access to the internet, but there are some who are just taking this access for granted. But we are now in the 21st century wherein we all aim for equality. That's why most of the schools open computer labs and libraries in order for the students to have access to use to the medias or digital devices. The next element in the digital citizenship is etiquette. This element refers to exhibiting appropriate behavior in each digital tool. So in all social media platforms, we all have this online behavior which states that treat others the way you wanted to be treated. So if you wanted to be treated good, then do good to others. And aside from that, we need to observe this formal and informal communication. It is very important in order for us to know or to have a good flow of conversation and to avoid misunderstanding.
The sixth element of digital citizenship is the law. It means that in the digital world, we are bounded by policies, guidelines, and rules which we abide for us to have a peaceful and harmonious world online. Under this is the policy against cyberbullying, sending viruses, and hacking. We also have the policy or the law about plagiarism. The seventh element of digital citizenship is the rights, wherein we have our freedom online. We have the freedom of speech or the free speech, wherein we express ourselves and feelings without harming other people. We also have the right to privacy. That is why we have our passwords and any other security measures that protects our personal information. And we must be mindful that along with having those rights is the responsibility we must take in. So we should use those freedom and rights properly and lawfully.
And now the eighth element is the digital health. Improper use of technology may be detrimental to oneself. For example, research has shown that an increase of technology can lead to increase of stress and anxiety. Parents and children should be aware of this. People who overuse technology can experience migraines and headaches. Other effect can be eye strain. Too much radiation of technology can affect our eyes, especially when using cell phone and computer in a dark room. Too much of everything is never a good thing. Sometimes, students experience contact disconnect. One must not forget the human interaction and face-to-face experiences. Now, on to the last element of the digital citizenship, and that is digital security. Digital security is taking the proper steps to protect yourself from dangers. One of the first security measures you should take is to back up your data. God forbids happens, you don't want to lose your works. Next, be sure to lock your device, especially when using a public computer, and become wise to online phishing.